Just a quick information for you guys. We putting a lot of content lately, so we are doing podcasts, some in real life videos and things like this. And the most common question I get is if I can get talks to the podcast. I already did 2 podcasts today with Wenger and with Maxter. They probably gonna be out in a few weeks. Depends when you're watching this video. And with Tox, it's a very complicated situation because he doesn't really like to do interviews. I think it's just not his like favorite thing to do. So if you guys can message him on Discord or wherever, like in some comments or anything, and if you can get him for a podcast with me, I think it will be super interesting for me. I think that the majority of podcasts will be speaking about how to aim and about mechanical skills, because I think it's like Tox is such a phenomenon in Quake, in whole esport. I think there is not many players who are so gifted mechanically like Tox. Like for example in CS, I think Simple is like the best example. Klaus was very like mechanically talented in Quake. So I think it will be super interesting to try to make Toxic speak a bit and just try to like deeply understand what's the process in his head, how he's like managing to like aim like this, because like the best thing about his aim is like it's extremely smooth. It's like for some people you can see like when they track, the beginning of the movement is very smooth, and then after some point, after a few centimeters, it starts to get jittery and it's like it's kind of weird. Or they are aiming really good on one way, like to the right, and then they are not aiming as good to the left. Depends on the dodges and everything. So, and I think Tox is like the perfect guy. So if you guys message him and ask him to do the podcast, I will be gladly do it, and I think I could speak with him for hours because it's like super interesting subject. Another thing is like yeah, I had a match against Psyjib this week and I wasn't able to play that. We're gonna play it in a different time. So quickly explanation, as soon as I went back from our vacation in Spain, I get super sick, like my throat get like cold and like I was really feeling bad for a week or something. So I was on antibiotics for like 7 or 8 days and I just recovered recently. So we're gonna reschedule our game. It's probably gonna be off stream and it's most likely gonna be uploaded on YouTube by QPL YouTube channel. So if you guys want to watch this game, just check YouTube channel. It's gonna be uploaded there. Make sure to subscribe to that channel. So we're gonna grow Quake and QPL. Yeah, Quake Con 2022 is coming up soon. And as information for you guys, we'll be going for a bootcamp with Nosfa and Maxter to London, to Endpoint facility, and we will be bootcamping there since 1st August for 2 weeks, so until 16th of August I guess. Then we are flying to Romania, and then we're gonna have LAN tournament finals in Romania. Also a lot of questions arising if you guys can come and watch in real life. I think every player can bring only one person to the studio, because if you guys didn't see like PGL studio in Bucharest, it's kind of like small studio, like not as many people gonna like fit in there. There is no really huge like place for crowd or anything like this. It's like multiple rooms for casters, for like waiting room, like some catering room. There is a room for players to warm up, to play, and there is little stage where everything is set up. We got cameras, we got lights and everything, and then they're gonna show us on the stage. So there is not extra room for a lot of people, so I think they are not allowing people to come in. Funny thing is, if you manage to get there, like to PGL studio in Bucharest, just make sure to take your shoes off, because that's the thing they are following very strictly in Bucharest. They always will ask you to take your shoes off. They even giving you some flip-flops or something like this, so you feel like at home. But in general you can not get in there. Another thing, yeah, also guys, you keep asking about sensitivity and my setup. I think we'll have short video about it as well, uploaded on YouTube. Sensitivity is always 2, is 0 Axel. I'm using EC2A Zoe, which is really hard to get. I spoke recently about it with Rafa, and he's also using the same mouse, and it's really hard to get. They're not producing those mouses anymore. There is like very little other mouses which are like similar to Zoe EC2A, so it's super hard to get. If any one of you know where to get it, or if any one of you want to sell new Zoe EC2A, or if you have it, just like message me, also DM me on Discord or Instagram, Twitter, anywhere, and I'm most likely gonna buy it out from you because I really like this mouse. I'm using SteelSeries QCK Plus, which is like very thick mousepad. It's also super good, and I think they are not producing them anymore as well. So yeah, basically that's it. We're gonna try to upload more videos, and stay tuned.